Okay, excellent. Okay, my re-recording shortcut did not cancel the battle results. So we're back. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was great. 45k EXP, which oh, actually, I think he can use it. Can he? I think he can. Anyway, we lost almost the entire army. The Cerberus won the day. 426 Storm Elementals, 87 Psychic Elementals, 296 Ice Elementals, 251 Energy Elementals, 1,969 Pixies, 17 Phoenixes. And Thunar, which actually is a hero that had better stats than me, all perished in the face of my ultimate glory. Now, yeah. Look at all the shit he had. Equestrian's gloves. Oh my god, is it recording? I hope it's recording. I don't want to miss this moment for YouTube. Dragon Scale Armor. Red Dragon Flame Tongue. Dragon Scale Shield. Ring of the Wayfarer, so that's why he had the extra speed. Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment, obviously. Sandals of the Saint, Ambassador Sash, plus some other stuff. There we go. And Angel Feather Arrows. Bovelven Cherrywood. That's how he was doing that much damage with his ranged creatures. Tome of Earth Magic, of course, Spyglass. Expert Air Magic, please, thank you. And I'll take Advanced Leadership. Expert Leadership. Okay. Oh my god. Save, please. The Battle of Doom. And we'll call it the Victory of Doom. Okay. Okay, there's nobody in here. No, excellent. I don't have any mana to cast. I would love to cast View Air to make sure that there is... Oh my god, I could still get killed. I could still get killed if I go into this town and there's an enemy hero nearby, and I could still get killed. Do I have anyone who has advanced any sort of magic? Expert Water Magic, that might be enough. No, wait a minute, wrong person. Visions? No. I need someone with View Air. View Earth. That's not gonna help. You have View Air, but you don't have mana. You have View Air, but you don't have the required skills. Okay, let's see if there's anything worth going into town for. We have nothing really. How far can I make it away? Might be far enough if there is an enemy hero nearby. Wow. Then again, I would love to rest in town and regain all of his mana, so then I can just town portal away. It might be cheap, but if I get attacked here, I will just load the victory save. Please don't sue me, or whatever. So he's gonna rest in town with his 46 Cerberus, the elitist of Cerberus that I've ever elited in the entire universe. We're gonna build a castle. Why? Because if he does get attacked, the castle will save the day. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Actually, it doesn't really make a difference what you start with. So for instance, if you have the entire stack and you press Ctrl 1, and then you press Shift to split the stacks, it should eventually... No, it doesn't? I thought it would. If your stack is improperly split in half, it usually rectifies that, but apparently whatever. Okay. Routine maintenance time. Extremely boring. Let's steal some mines. That's fine. You are going to recruit some pit lords, I believe. And I think I didn't recruit anyone from there yet. Probably recruited that. Nice. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Okay. My game is bugging out. Okay, there we go. Too much awesome, it couldn't handle it. Right, I'm gonna have to start recruiting stuff. I'm probably gonna go really Efreet heavy, because I love Efreet. I could also I could reform the Cerberite Corps. I could do that. Okay, you are doing some things. Did I actually? I think I did. Okay. That was... Okay, let's check. Oh, there we go. It's bugging out again. No upgrades required because Inferno. All upgrades here because Inferno. No upgrades required because Inferno. No upgrades required because Inferno. All upgrades because they somehow were there. Upgraded, whatever. Nobody cares. Enemy town. Nobody cares. Enemy town. They don't have any pyres though, which is kind of weird. Right. Let's see if I get attacked by some wandering enemy heroes. Xex bamfs in and kneels before you while you are deeply involved in examining tactical maps. How did they know? You turn and put your hand on Xex's shoulder. What is it, my trusted friend? Is it bad news again? You may feel at ease when speaking to me. I will only disembowel you slightly, because we're so good friends. I have grave news to bring you, my master. Our spies have informed me that Queen Catherine and her forces now march on Krila itself. Our northern lines have failed to breach her defenses enough to gain a foothold in Arathia, and I have reason to believe King Roland has reinforced her position and made his own push into Eofol. My lord, I fear we might be beaten. Never! In light of the last battle, I would tend to agree. You backhanded Xex across the face, sending him sliding across the floor. I cannot believe what they have brought me to. No longer shall I tolerate failure. I want them all slaughtered. Kill everything. Leave no survivors. Go! Xex quickly flees his master's presence just as you unleash your fury on the map table in front of you. Flip table. Maps and markers fly across the tent, scattering like spores in the wind. Know this, Catherine Ironfist. I shall have my revenge. I swear by Erebus the Dark I will flay the skin from your child's bones as you watch. You shall suffer my wrath for this insolence. That's me getting into the devil mood. By the way, please don't call the mental hospital. That was acting, people. Okay, so Xiron has all his mana back. Praise baby Jesus. Praise baby Jesus for the victory of Inferno. Okay, I can recombine this stack. I want to go, I think, back to Shalindra and check if there are any artifacts I absolutely must have. Also, so first of all, Shalindra. it doesn't really make a difference if I go to Schillen and then go to my Inferno towns, because I just need to be in one Inferno town and then I get the benefit of the castle gates. I don't have to cast Town Portal anymore. Okay, so we already have that. This is the artifact I was talking about. Wearing this item renders your units immune to the blind spell. Would be very useful. I'm kind of partial to just getting it just to have it. Shield of the Yawning Dead, don't need anything else. I think it's gonna cut into my troop recruitment. So I'm not sure if I want to. By the way, let's check out his artifacts. I'm so terribly frightened that I somehow screwed up the recording because that moment that just happened is completely how do you call it? It cannot be recaptured. Oh, so this is, yeah, Helm of the Thingamajigger. Okay, nice. I'm gonna have more mana after this as well. Dragon Flame Tongue, not as good. Dragon Scale Armor, attack and defense versus power. You know, power served us pretty well in the last battle, but maybe attack and defense wouldn't be a bad idea, because I'm not going to be using Implosion that often. Will we have the shield? The sandals I would wear, but I want the extra movement speed. And also Book of Earth Magic. This is going to give me Resurrection, which a little bit too late now, but yeah. And this is the bow set. I probably won't be using it much. Let me just make sure I have everything important in one place. Oh, Ring of the Wayfarer. Luck and Morale. I'm overstacking luck and morale, so that is convenient because I can just put in the Ring of the Wayfarer. +2 speed on everyone. Great. Great. Okay. Have everything I need in one place. I'll have to hand these off to someone. Hopefully someone that I won't be sending into battle. Let's go to... Doesn't really matter much. I'll just go to Azrael Field, I guess. Azrael Field. Back home. Okay, let's hand off all of the units that I could then possibly recruit into my army before I do anything. Alright. Let's see, you. I'm gonna hand off some more units soon enough. Oops. And the fleet. Nice, okay. Water wheel, I don't really need it. I would rather scout, so I will. Okay. Khalid, you can actually just exit a little bit. Yeah. Great. Apparently if I press space that happens. I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. Big issue. Okay, Vandal Hall I think is my main town. There it is. And we're going to have a little bit of a trade with Khalid. Right, you're going to get this stuff. My secondary hero. Can also use this. Keep all of the other artifacts with my main hero, because if he gets killed I just lose the scenario, so if this guy gets killed the enemy gets a lot of artifacts, so you can have the Dragonbone Greaves because I have the Sandals of the Saint. Immune to the Forgetfulness spell, I'll keep that. He has a shield. Ribcage might be okay. This might be okay. I would give him the still eye of the dragon, but I might want to min-max some shit with my slots right there. So I'm not going to give him that. Otherwise, I mean, Crest of Valor, he doesn't really have anywhere to put it. So whatever, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so what sort of an army do we want to build right now? That's the question. I have about 60k. I think we owe it to ourselves to recruit all of these Cerberus possible, because obviously Cerberus rock. Oh my god. So let's see, do you have any Cerberus? No, you have some Cerberus that you will eventually get to a town. So, recruit all of these Cerberus first. It doesn't really matter how many trips we make, because castle gates are overpowered like that. We're gonna have an army of just Cerberus. Okay, I may have miscalculated a few things. Shit. Oh boy, okay. Whoops. Still, I mean, it's not a bad army, it's just completely one-sided. Okay, you can have, I don't know, these guys as well. It's stupid. Let's see. That stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for some more gold. Yeah, I'm making a lot of gold per turn, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. On the other hand, never underestimate the enemy. So there are no enemy units in range to recapture the town, I would say, unless that guy is really fucking fast, which I'm not expecting. And even if he is, I don't give a shit, because that's a completely unimportant town now. But I've dealt with the army that was in there. End turn. Alright. Your units, if you please, good sir. Your units as well. You have done all you could this turn. Your units. You're fine. You're scouting. Please show me some good stuff. Ooh. Delicious. I love capturing enemy stuff. It's so inconvenient for them. It's so funny for me. Okay. More Cerberus. Alright. Now you would think to yourself, why Rexer, it would have been really great in the last battle if you would have had some pit lords, wouldn't it have been? Because you could have resurrected one of your dead stacks as demons. Yes and no, it's a one-time cast per battle. Also demons I'm not really a fan, and that would mean the pit lords wouldn't attack for one turn, so I'm not entirely sure. Pit lords are not bad though, and I seem to have a lot of them, so I might as well, I suppose, try to put some pit lords in the army. put some pit lords in the army. Okay. Definitely need to remember to put Karad into the town before the end of the turn. So, obviously I want at least one Archdevil for a speed advantage. At least one. Where the hell did all my money go? Is another question I have. Okay. Seriously, where the fuck did my money go? Okay. I think I can actually send Xiron to scout even with an imperfect army, because he can just town portal away if I find something that's going to be threatening again. A bit undignified of him to run away in a situation like that, but honestly, don't give a shit after that victory. Seriously, don't give any shits. I am God. No, I'm not. Baby Jesus forever. Okay. Let's see. Magogs. They didn't really do anything that battle, did they? They were completely sucky. Completely, totally, and utterly sucky. So I'll leave you back here. I think I want to do some Pit Lord action. 7 and 9 speed, they have some decent health and damage. They don't really have anything too special though. Summons demons from... I could at least have the 58 I currently have upgraded and incorporated. Yeah, upgrade the Efreet. Obviously, I love the Efreet. Alright. We will wait one more turn, I think. Let's check on the enemy movements. Still no one in a threat range. Do we have a time limit on this map? No. Xiron is limited to 24th level. We are only 21. That's fine. Don't really want to build anything as far as I know. City Hall, eh? I'll build a tavern because reasons. Reasons, people. Another tavern here. Actually, the reasons are actually fairly good. In case I want to recruit some scouting heroes there, I want to have a tavern. End turn. I need some more gold for army. Oh, balls. I updated Heroes of Might and Magic 3 yesterday. Apparently there are some issues. Okay. Yeah, there's some issues. Okay, you, and you can go there. Excellent. Excellent. Extra Efreet, and you have completely done all the scouting that I can have you do around there. I'm almost tempted to just dismiss her and recruit another hero at another location and send them out scouting, which is a little bit heartless, especially, you know what, it's a shame that I won't be able to incorporate the Gogs into my army, but fuck it, it's a smart thing to do. We are on a new turn, I think. I don't know if I've casted View Air yet. There is an enemy hero right there. Okay, what shall we do? You will ask yourself. Why, of course, what we will do is we're gonna go to the tavern, which I have no fucking clue where it is. That's the tavern, okay. We will recruit whoever, doesn't matter, and we will send him out to see what the fuck kind of an army this enemy hero has. Pack several few, several lots. Now I'm curious to see if Visions reaches that far, but I would doubt it. No, it doesn't. However, pack several few, several lots should be handleable by Xiron at this time. So, oh balls, this is erroring out again. What? Again? Come on. Okay, thank you. Alright. We're gonna get... What? Oh my fucking god. I don't know if this would get fixed if I do a reboot of the game. At this rate, though, I'm thinking that I should. Alright, fine, go back to Vandal Hall. Upgrade, of course. A horse, of course. It's a horse, of course. A horse, of course. What could it be except a horse? Okay. Gonna go back to Vandal Hall. Upgrade the Cerberus because they're my pets. Upgrade the Pit Lords because I have a lot of them for some reason. You are going to make it here eventually. I might as well give him the demons because they're just gonna not do anything. Or should I? Okay. So we have Ciara. At worst, I can just implode the enemy army. Alrighty. 11. You're funny. Okay. That's not even worth my time. Let's see. So how many stacks is that? 6 stacks. Can I it's not even gonna be a contest. Okay. Hello, welcome to your final seconds of life. I will be Rexer of the YouTube and Twitch channel NotQuiteThereGaming, bringing you your demise in a swift and hopefully humane fashion. Okay, in order of speed, we have the guy with 9 speed, rather girls over there. We have 10 speed. We're gonna do a nice triple-headed attack over here with an assist. We're also going to do a attack on the storm elementals over there and on the energy elementals over there. And we're gonna get the pit lords to get their first blood 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the psychic elementals. Start combat. The devils actually don't need to do anything. Yeah. Wait. Triple-headed attack. Straightforward. The Cerberus. They are even better if you can get triple-headed attacks on stuff. But enemies don't usually fall for that. Basically, the triple-headed attack means that they will attack anything that is within the 3 adjacent hexes, rather your target and the other 2 adjacent hexes that are next to your Cerberus. So for example, if a target would be here and I would attack it, I would also attack the target here and the target here. If the target would be here, I would attack the target here and the target here. It does not attack friendly targets, of course. It can be very handy, but difficult to get to work if your enemy is not completely brain dead. Alright, let's cast View Air again. Okay, I could probably try and go for the enemy castle right there. Okay. Hopefully I'm not gonna bite off more than I can chew again. This could be tragic. If they have other heroes with that kind of an army, this could be tragic that I moved up that far. Oh well, we're gonna find out in about 5 seconds. Wait a minute, you need to be in town. for growth bonuses end turn. At least the week that shall not be named did not occur. If you are aware of the week that shall not be named, don't even think it, or else it will occur, and we don't want it to occur. The week that shall not be named shall not be named. I'm serious. Alright, 5th level units, 6th level units, 4th level units. Alrighty. I suppose you could just scout the other way if you really wanted to. Okay. Where are the enemies? View air. There is an enemy in there, probably. Okay, Frelin, few lots, that shouldn't be a problem. And I have resurrection from the tome, so I can resurrect anything that gets downed by the towers. This is going to be funny. There's only going to be one problem, though. I only have 2 creatures that can make it across the wall. So I have to do this in 2 turns. Alright, start combat. Yes, fuck you. Alright, wait. Yes, fuck you. Wait. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, actually I can do this in 1 turn because, yeah. See, like, Ifrit are so good. Okay, we have a resurrection. For 2 Cerberus, you say? Yes, for 2 Cerberus. Too bad I didn't have it in the last battle, though, you know, would have run out of mana. Oh, come on, I think I need to reboot the game. Okay, we have a castle, we have a mage guild level 4. I should probably get started on the mage guilds, though it won't make much difference. Oh, and I mean, not much of a difference until the end of the scenario. I already have all these spells that I really wanted to have. There is, so there's only, yeah, this thing. I'll build a castle, sure, why not? Because I can basically defend instantly anyway, I might as well get the castle advantage. You can actually be there, sure. Okay. Where are the enemies? Okay. I probably need to get that Keymaster's tent. Get some sprites when I'm here, but the idea is for the passive growth bonus more than anything else. Alright. End turn. You need to be in town. Alright. Did I recruit all of these Cerberus? Yes, I did. Now the second most important unit, I suppose, right now would be the Pit Lords, maybe? No, I need more Devils. And more Ifrit. I need more Ifrit. There's Rare Field. How many of them can I get? I can get the entire lot. Nice scouting, douchebag. Okay. Scouting of the month. I'm gonna wait there, you're gonna blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. Green Keymaster's tent. More gems. I actually need more gems. That's the least. That's the words. I'm not entirely sure how I want to say what I want to say. The resource I have the least of and the least production of, and I will need it to finish up the Mage Guild and stuff. 1k gold, well, I'm sure, whatever. I just want to make sure that I build the Mage Guild here. So I will sell a little bit of ore. And we're gonna build Mage Guild level 4. We're gonna build a Mage Guild level 5 next turn, and we're gonna have Xiron visit it, just to make sure that he has the spells. In case it's anything good. Oh, by the way, let's check if there's anything good in here. Berserk, nice, 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 very nice. Enter. Week of the Rat, excellent. Where are the enemies? Somewhere. Not over the rainbow though, because that would mean that it would be a nice place, and we don't want them to be in a nice place. We want them to be in hell. Okay. Ooh. Ah, well, too late for Xiron. Yay. Don't ask me why I still recruit all of these units. For some reason, for instance, I had a lot of pit lords that I could just hand off. Yeah, that might come in handy eventually. Imps are free, etc., etc. Oh, balls! I'm gonna reboot the game after the next part split. Okay, so what do we want to get? We want to have all of the possible hellhounds. First and foremost. Because they are now the heroes of Inferno. Alright. I forgot. Whatever. Fuck it. I forgot to build Mage Guild level 5 in that town. Ah, an enemy hero. An enemy hero that is very far away from anything important to anyone ever. Great job. Hypnotize already have. Let's just check this out, I'm curious. Water magic. Yeah, well, too late anyway at the start of this this particular scenario. Actually, yeah, it was too late at the first time that I saw Xiron because of the randomly assigned skills that he got. Water magic, kids, it's great. Splish Splash. Dispel, Clone, and Forgetfulness. And it's already worth it. Alrighty. What's that? Enchanter's Hollow. Sure. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. This should be okay just to start now. Nice. What are their stats? Not that good. But, well, you know what? Not that good, not that bad either. 14 damage. Nice ranged unit. I'm not gonna use them though. Okay, let's orient ourselves. Orient Express. Hill. That I've never seen any movie or read any books in that nature, so that's kind of very strange. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Whoops. Oh, we can do water walking, but nah, whatever. Okay. Resource silo. Yes, please. I didn't even notice that was missing. Mage gear level 5. Anything? No. Implosion. Since last time I had the feeling that Implosion is the only level 5 spell that you can have on this map. Alright, in turn. That's fine, as long as he is in range of Shalindra. Okay, here's what we're gonna do actually. We're gonna move this guy here. I'm gonna move him here, at least if he can get in sight range of the enemy town. No, he can't. Okay, I'm gonna move him to defend Shalindria, and then we're gonna resume our adventure. There we go. That should be enough detergent. Visions, because I'm never falling for that again. Yeah, that's fine. It's 5 phoenixes might be a little bit challenging, but it will be fine. It will be fine. Well, challenging to get through without any losses, but yeah, no, that's no. No, the definition of the word challenging has been, how do you say it? Revised in the dictionary. After that battle, I wish I would remember the name of that hero that I defeated. One of the Earth heroes. I'm really bad with names, by the way. I think it's because my name, my actual real name, is kind of odd for people in my country. And they always butcher it, no matter what. So I think it's kind of a revenge mechanism that I never remember names either. But I'm really bad with names. I usually remember faces and, oddly enough, clothes. Ooh, artifact merchants over here. Whatever. What? Oh, I could have a fair amount of ice elementals, which are ranged creatures. Wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. By far, attacking Ciara without casting visions would be the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, mage gear level 5. And implosions. Nobody was surprised that day. Okay. Did you see that? He stole my lumber mill. He will pay for it. Approximately $29.99 per hour. Plus interest. key. You can just do that. You can just already. Nah, I don't need that. I would like to have some more scouting heroes and less maintenance heroes, but can't be helped at this time. Oh no, his stats are so out of this world! Whatever shall I do? Probably just fucking kill him. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. He's gonna be able to cast a spell though and attack with the phoenixes, so I'm probably gonna take a loss because he's just gonna retreat like a pussy. And I'm probably going to take a loss in the Cerberus because that's the lowest level unit that I have, which is not something I'm going to be enjoying. However, I'm going to pretend like he's not going to run away at the first sign of him not being able to win this. I'm just gonna pretend, you see. It's an act. Incredible! He actually didn't run away. Wow! What world are we living in? Alright, 3. What can I kill with you? Probably that. That would be pretty easy. What is this? Nah. I'll have the pit lords handle the or the Efreet. They're immune to fire. I probably need 2 units to handle the firebirds, the phoenixes, because they're gonna resurrect one through rebirth. So I need 1, 2, 3 on this front. I can have that. I think 84, so yeah, that should be okay. I'm gonna do this. Not enough, eh? And by the way, see there, I didn't attack the pixies because the attack arc for the 3-headed attack is this hex and the 2 adjacent hexes that are next to my units. So it would be this hex and this hex that doesn't exist. So not just these 3 hexes in front. Kind of odd, yes, but that's the way it goes. Well, get whipped. Oh, nice. That I definitely needed that. Oh, did I? Yeah, I visited that. I have to make sure that I visit all of these stat enhancing structures, of course, before progressing to the next scenario. Dragon Utopia, I don't know if the enemy already visited it, but I don't want to go there because it would actually be a challenging battle that I don't want to take. Of course, not as challenging, but not something I want to go into with the army I currently have. Let's check where the enemy is. I should have checked that before moving, but you know, Smarty Pants McGee over here. Artifact merchants. Oh, sure. These cities are practically mine forever anyway. Altar of Thought. Probably shouldn't spend the money on these cities because I should, you know, save it for recruiting. But yeah, I'm smart like that. End turn. Just want to deny the units for the enemy. Oh, yes. Smarty Pants McGee has to check where the enemy is. Okay, an enemy town over there. I can probably get to it in a couple of turns. Ish. I'll cross over here. Okay. Marletto Tower. Interesting. Interesting. Altar of Thought. Now look at this. Just look at this bullshit right here. So psychic elementals, the ones that I was so frightened about last in the big battle, the Battle of Doom. The Battle of, actually we'll call that the Battle of Ciara. Yeah, that's an official name. You can quote it if you want. So, psychic elementals. 15, 13, 10 to 20 attack, 75 health, and 7 speed. Not that great unless you count the fact that they have attacks all adjacent enemies without enemy retaliation and mind spell immunity. Check out this bullshit. 15, 13, 15, 25. So they get a 5 extra damage. 80 health, so 5 extra health. 9 speed instead of 7 speed. Attacks all adjacent enemies without retaliation. Spell immunity. So if he would have had magic elementals instead of psychic elementals, I would probably be fucked. Still. Alrighty. End the turn. Why are you running? I'm coming over for the party. We have the who let the dogs out? Who? I'm hilarious. You should laugh. You know what? That's not a good idea. The Efreet can't probably instantly murder the 22 magma elementals. Probably? I don't want to take the chance. So I'll just let them come out. Oh no, they're killing my Cerberai. My Cerberai are now immortal. So nobody gives a shit. Okay. Immortality for the doggies. Oh, balls. I definitely need to restart the game. Mage Guild level 3, eh? And a shipyard. Well, Mage Guild level 3 it is. Bleh. Whatever. Oh, they have a pyre here, finally. If I can get even one Phoenix, I can finally have the speed advantage again secured against anything they can throw at me. With my +2 speed artifacts, so we have the Ring of the Wayfarer and the Necklace of Swiftness. There's also a Cloak artifact that gives you a +2 to speed, but I don't have that. I don't even know if it exists in Armageddon's Blade. Anyway, with that and a Phoenix, I will be able to outspeed any of their Phoenixes, which means I can cast first, which means I can cast either haste or mass slow, and I can just do whatever I want without them even getting the chance to cast spells or retreat or move a single unit. That is what I am hoping for. Let's see, so we have 2 enemy heroes there, we have 1 more enemy hero there. The fun thing to do would probably be to go and try to attack that enemy hero right there, while these enemy heroes go towards this town right here, and then I just town portal to it and murder them in their sleep, or in their face rather, while they are all shocked and surprised. Of course, the safest thing to do would be to actually wait a turn. Wait, I want to check something again. Is it in range to... No, not in range to make it to the town. You can probably do this. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. It'll stop the enemy from going through that pass. And I would have already started moving towards the ones that I want to kill. So that is progress, people. That is progress. Technically. Technically progress. Artifact merchants. Artifact merchants. They should have a lot of towns, don't they? Don't really want to spend the money on the blacksmith. Really don't care. What does it do anyway? Blah. Ballistas, no. I would like to have a first aid tent actually. And an ammo cart. What the fuck do the ammo carts? Okay, I'll get one when I'm next in town or something. End turn. This is gonna be funny. Okay. View air. Yeah, still haven't moved towards me. Ooh, horde, several swarm. We're not gonna make that mistake again. So what do you have? Tell me. 344 pixies and 5 phoenixes. Again, if I had my own phoenix, which I will have next turn. Do we want to play this safe? Of course not. We never want to play this safe. So we're gonna do this as it is. Can do a 3-headed attack against these creatures right there, so I will line that up. Also line up an attack against those. The Gogs rather would be fine. The Pixies, 344, that might be difficult, but I think the Pit Lords should be enough. I'll move. Oh, balls, I shouldn't have done that quite like so. You move there. You move there. You move there. Okay, let's see if she just retreats. Probably, though, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay, nice. That's very brave of you. You know, stupid, but brave. Interesting. Actually did some damage, eh? Funny. Oh, by the way, like I said, if you cast haste on a unit that has been affected by slow, it cancels the slow and of course gives you the benefits of haste as well. So see, like that. If I would have cast slow on the enemy, they would have been slowed, but my Pit Lords would still be slowed too. Alright. Which one of these can I outright kill with the Archdevils? I probably can't kill them. all, can I? No, no, I sadly cannot. 22. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Oh no, because my Archdevil still outspeed them. Okay. I might be able to destroy all of the psychic elementals, so I'm gonna give that a go. Meh, almost. 58. Okay. 3-headed attack. If I attack this way or this way, it doesn't really make any difference. It should attack both. We're gonna check though to see if, yeah, okay. Sometimes inanimate objects cannot be affected unless you target them specifically. Concrete example, and probably the only reason, the only example, is the Necropolis Leech Death Cloud attack. So if I would have attacked with the Death Cloud attack on that unit, it would have affected only the unit and not the ballista. On the other hand, 27 creatures perished. What was that? On the other hand, I don't know if elementals are affected by Death Cloud attacks either. So, yeah. Death Cloud attacks damage the primary target normally, but only damage living creatures that are on the periphery, like a fireball. I hope you understood what I was trying to say there. Okay, I don't know. Actually, I think I probably can. I'll give that a go. Okay, I will bite you. And you should do more than enough damage. Oh, double damage too. Wow. Too bad you can't move over there to kill the Phoenix, but meh. Short defend. And 22. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Okay. Nice. Meh. Meh. Okay. I'm just trying to check if I can choke point this area if I go in town portal. I think I can. Alright, Frelin. Anything I need to look at except for the bugs? Not really. Okay. You don't have any army, let's be honest. Altar of Thought. Yay. And next turn we will have the speed advantage. Very nice. Okay. Ah, Black Border Guard. Do I have... no thanks. I just wanted to check. Alrighty, I will pause the video, I will pause the stream, and I will reboot the game really fast because something weird is happening. So let me just save, by the way, before I do that. Because it would be terribly unfortunate if I would forget to save before rebooting the game. Save 1.